Alright, let's talk about the greatest political chess match of our time. The players are powerful politicians in Washington, the pawns your kids. They're being marched out onto a board that has absolutely nothing to do with their future and everything to do with the winning an election. The game is immigration, and the latest move is to use children as a human shields. You have politicians on one side screaming about ICE raids in schools, creating a climate of fear so thick you can cut it with a knife. Kids are terrified to go to class, fearing they'll come home to an empty house or be detained themselves. And on the other side you have politicians questioning whether immigrant children even have a right to an education at all, talking about disease in classrooms and onslaughts like they're reading from scripts of the bad zombie movies. And the best part, the parents can see right through it. A poll from a couple of years back showed that a staggering 74% of parents believe politicians are using children in schools as a political pawns. It's not conspiracy theory, it's a stage strategy. They're not solving problems, they're manufacturing outrage for votes. And while they're turning schools into political battleground, what's happening to the actual, education? Absolutely nothing. In fact, it's getting worse. All this drama is fantastic distraction from the fact that the American public school system is in many places a slow motion train wreck. Reading scores are stagnant or falling. Graduation rates are a joke in some districts. But instead of fixing that, our would-be leaders are focused on banning books and fighting over who gets to sit in a classroom. They're arguing about drapes while the house is on fire. They are marching through cold streets while arguing about safety. And what's the result of this masterclass and political leadership? Parents are taking their kids and leaving. Public school enrollment is dwindling across the country as people get sick of the chaos. In Miami-Dade alone, the drop in students erased about 70 million from the district's budget. They're fleeing to private schools, charter schools, or in record numbers to homeschooling. Can you blame them? Every single day brings a new headline about a new fight, a new controversy, a new reason to believe that the system doesn't care about your child's reading level, it cares about your vote in the next election. The constant political theater, the fear-mongering about ICE, the fights over curriculum, it's not just annoying, it's actively destructive. It's the single best advertisement for the homeschooling that has ever been created. So while these clowns are playing their little games using children as props in their national drama, parents are making rational choice. They're looking at the chaos and saying, you know what, I can do better job than this. And they're probably right, because when you're busy trying to win a political war, you don't have a time to teach a kid how to read, and that right there is the only thing that should matter.